80 or 86% of people are, using their tablets whilst watching television, which is great.
Right.
But only something like 19% of people are doing something that's actually related to the TV screen.
Absolutely.
Most people are, checking their email or Facebook or looking at the sports results. So I think that there's a huge opportunity there in terms of if people are doing all those things, in terms of providing them interesting things to do on their tablets whilst watching TV, and get them watching TV more and interacting with that TV more, and that's kind of what we aim to do with our application is drive them into some sort of content experience that's related to the television screen, that the broadcasters or the brands want to try and communicate in, using their messages, using their imagery. And we work with Red Bull for a snowboarding event where the snowboarder was coming down the piste, and you have the typical shot of from the helicopter of him coming down the mountain. If you Shazammed that bit of footage at that point, you got a second shot on your phone of his head cam. Right. So you could watch his view coming down the piste on your phone. That's cool. Up against what he was doing coming down the mountain.
So what we've built is this platform called Rides. And the basic idea is you're going to be on your cell phone or your iPad, your laptop, whatever, while the TV is on, regardless. What Rides does is allow us to program all of those different devices simultaneously so that you can tell a story across all of the devices, right? So on the screen, let's say you've got two guys sitting by the campfire, right? And they're talking, but over here on your other screen you see a video from a different angle, right? And you see this flashlight slowly moving towards them, right? It's the classic sort of Hitchcock like bomb under the train thing, right? So something that they don't, right? It's not stopping what's happening on screen. It's just giving you these different layers to the story itself. From our point of view, there's this kind of fundamental shift that's happened, in people, like where instead of being able to focus on just one thing, we're all now becoming capable of focusing on 3, 4, however many different things at the same time. And the current paradigms of storytelling, the traditional kind of ideas about how to tell stories, don't really take that into account, right? It's still very much about, here's a linear story, is one sort of pinhole onto this world that we're going to tell you a story through, but it's just not sort of satisfactory to people anymore.